Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. So, what do you think these are? Well, they're little capsules, they're brown. They really don't have any smell to them whatsoever. Some capsules do. I mean, it's like overwhelming when you smell them. Shisandra berry is one that comes to mind. Anyway, these are good old Hawthorn berries. I could be here for a few thousand years going over different herbs. There's so many of them. And this is one of the ones that people use a lot. In fact, I've used it myself. And I think it's one that really works well for a lot of cardiovascular challenges and all kinds of things. And I've used it a lot with people. I mean, it being a herbalist and people recommend what to use, it's one of my first things to go to. And been around for thousands of years, lots of abilities to lower and heal lots of problems, lowering blood pressure, getting rid of angina, lowers cholesterol. It's a powerful beta blocker, helps with congestive heart failure, balances the heart rate, helps with exercise intolerance, boosts up the immune system, improves circulation. It's a powerful antioxidant and helps with gout. It's antibacterial and it's anti-inflammatory and on and on and on. And it's been used in Greece and Asia and Brazil, China, France, Germany, Russia, Switzerland, England, Eastern Europe, Poland, the United States. These are the little red berries that grow at Christmas time, and you see them on. It's not hot. Holly, that's a totally different thing, but this is hawthorn and has kind of a ovoid leaf, and the stems, the leaves, even the bark can be used, and the berries, and so make sure you get the right ones. Also, has to be hawthorn, and also there's a Chinese hawthorn, which is very nice. Also, in fact, I kind of like it better a little bit. It's a slightly bigger berry, and but works the same way. And I have used it a lot, and a lot of studies have been done using hawthorn, and it has a lot of scientific backing about it. It's found all over, like I said, North America, Europe, in colder climates, cooler climates. Here in the Caribbean, we just can't grow it. And also, its Latin name is Crataegus oxycanthus. I hope got that right. Also called May blossom, hedge thorn, May bush, Mayflower, white thorn, aguilo in Spanish, and lots of different other names around the world. It contains cyanocanthin pigments, choline, citric acid, rich in bioflavonoids and glycosides and purines, saponins, some sugar, some tartic acid. It has a lot of B vitamins in it, which is really good for kicking up mood and vitality. Lots of vitamin C, which is a good antioxidant. Uh, Lots of chromogenic acid and caffeinic acid, which are also powerful antioxidants. Like I said, it helps with gout, and it's because it's a good diuretic and it helps to clear out that uric acid in the body, and it also helps with kidney disease. Help to keep the urine flowing, and if you have edema, that's another good one to help get rid of that. You know, stocking in the feet and that edema because your heart's not working well. Improve circulation in the body in general, and if you know have poor circulation, you might want to think about trying some hawthorn berry. It really does work good. If you're one of these people, it's cold all the time, also, and your extremities are cold, and you're trying to warm them all the time. It's 100 degrees outside, and you're wearing a sweater. Also, it heals diarrhea really well. So that's another plus. If you have digestive problems, it also improves appetite and it makes the peristalsis of the gut work better. It helps with getting rid of constipation and gets rid of bloating and all that gas also. It's great for the skin and has anti-inflammatory compounds in it and great for itchy skin. If you got rashes, really great. You can grind some of it up and put it on your skin. And it also helps with eczema and psoriasis. And so if you have those conditions, first of all, I'd recommend you go on my diet, whole foods plant-based diet, Dr. Haider's whole foods plant-based diet, and I'm sure your psoriasis and eczema is going to disappear. It also helps with anxiety. You know, a lot of people have anxiety these days. I mean, a lot of people have anxiety these days. And it also helps to balance hormones, and that's one reason it helps to balance the hormones in the body and helps to get rid of anxiety because of that. And because of that, lifts a person's mood, helps get rid of the blues, and also helps a person to relax so they can sleep well at night. It also helps to improve insulin production so you have better chances of healing your diabetes. But go on my diet, you'll heal your diabetes. It also helps with PMS and menopause and the symptoms related to those two. It's great for everything related to heart. It's a beta blocker agent. It also helps with heart disease and angina. Helps balance the cardiac rhythms. Helps with atherosclerosis. And a lot of studies done in the Journal of Medicinal Chemistry showing that because of this high phenol compounds, it helps to heal many of these cardiovascular challenges. There was a big study done with almost 1,000 people with heart failure and showing it really helped with fatigue and dyspnea and palpitations. Great, really good. It lowers, like I said, blood pressure because it's a beta blocker and a great diuretic, which also lowers blood pressure too. Helps with angina, and a Journal of Herbal Medicine toxicology showed that it actually helps to open up the coronary arteries so we get a little more blood flowing so we don't have the angina. And studies with people from 45 to 65, and they were divided into 4 groups. Some had exercise, some had diet change, some had, Hawthorne, and on and on. And the Hawthorne seemed to work the best. It's also, like I said, anti-inflammatory. So if you have joint pain or if you have, you know, arthritis, first of all, go on my diet because we can get rid of that arthritis in no time. In fact, 3 weeks got rid of my arthritis. And in fact, I got a great testimonial from a man on YouTube today saying that he had been on my diet for 6 years and all of his health problems disappeared and no longer taking medications. Thank you. Thank you. And also, it boosts up the immune system, Hawthorne does. So it has a lot of vitamin C and all these other agents in it. And it really helps to also to repair and prevent DNA damage and get rid of those free radicals that we have in our body which cause disease. And that's important. We want to get rid of that. Also, it can be used in cooking. It's been used for making jams and jellies and wines and cordials. And you can make a tincture just by taking a quart jar, mason jar, filling it about half full of washed berries, and make sure you try to keep the stems out of there as much as possible. And fill it with vodka all the way to the top, and then put it in a cool, dry place for about a month, and then you'll have a nice tincture, which is really great. Or could be a fortified, uh, extract or whatever you want to call it. Also, you can buy it. You can get it as the berries. Some places even sell the berries. People are making jams and jellies out of it, of course. And you can buy it as a powder in bulk form. You can buy it by the pound. You can get it in pills and capsules and tinctures and fortified wines and all kinds of things. So it's been around for thousands of years, and lots of people have been using it. And also, it can be taken in the rate of, you're taking capsules anywhere from 160 milligrams. That's usually about 3 of these capsules, and up to 1,800 milligrams daily. And it's pretty safe. This is one of those few herbs that I allow to go past 7 to 10 days, because a lot of people have heart problems. They need to have something for a long time, and a lot of people can use this up to 6 months without having any problems. So that's one of those. But I would trade off and on. You start using Hawthorne and switch to passion flower and back and forth. 1 month. 7 to 10 days, 7 to 10 days back and forth. Or if you want, you could stay on Hawthorne for a longer period of time. It can be used in combination with a coenzyme Q10, which also helps. Arnica, and works well together with it for the skin, and also lemon balm is a good combination to help sleep better. Also with ginkgo biloba for improving memory. It actually does a great job at opening up the vessels for the brain also. It's, like I said, it's pretty safe. It works pretty well. But it should not be used by those who are pregnant, nursing, or small children, of course, all the time. It does have some side effects, rarely with people, like upset stomachs and sweating, fatigue, agitation, dizziness, and if you start to get heart palpitations or something, and of course stop it. You can have an allergic reaction to just about anything at any time. I mean, you could be eating a banana and all of a sudden have a allergic reaction. Anybody who has an allergic reaction to nuts, and they know what that's all about. And even if somebody gets stung by a bee, they know they have to keep their EpiPen with them. So remember that good old Hawthorne has been around for a long, long time, and it's really great for the heart. Super for lowering blood pressure. It's a powerful antioxidant, great anti-inflammatory, helps with gout, and many, many other things. But first of all, you really need to change the diet. The diet is everything. I mean, tell you the truth, I hardly take anything anymore, because I really know that diet is the key to life. As Hippocrates said, let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food. And that's really, really true. He also says, all disease starts in the gut, and he's talking about food again. And what can you say? And this is emulated and talked about in Ayurvedic medicine in India, and Chinese medicine. They say the same thing, and Edison even talked about it, and on and on and on. And so if we change your diet, we get to a whole foods plant-based diet. We start eating lots of beans and lots of greens, and those are two longevity things that I really think are super important. And we will start to see a difference in 30 days, less than 30 days. I saw a difference in 3 weeks. And if you go to my website, www.paulhaider.com, that's PAULHAIDER.com, and up in the right hand corner you'll see my diet, and click and scroll down. It's quite long. There's a lot of also scientific studies there showing about the efficacy of a whole foods plant-based diet. And so you'll see even pictures of what I recommend for eating, and what should be eaten and what can't be eaten, that type of thing. Things to remove, things to add in your diet, and also supplements, which I recommend also, and to have a extremely healthy life. And I know for sure that if you go on my diet and follow it exactly, that whatever health challenge you have, more than likely is going to disappear. And that's what we want. We want to see you healthy. And I know you can do it. But remember, there's also lots of great herbs out there that can help you in amazing ways. Here's to your great health, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, take care of yourself. I love you. Also, if you care to subscribe, down below is the link. You can click on that. Also, all my contact information is down below. Feel free to contact me. All my consultations are totally free. And if you care to make a donation, it's right down below.